What is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. So today I'd like to check out some of the dungeons in this game. I'd like to start by checking out that spider dungeon. Now that we've got some of these poison protection potions, might be able to do it now. So I'd like to see how far I can get in that, and then check out the other ones we haven't checked out yet. But first, we need to do a little cooking. Let's see. Also, I need to make some of these for a quest. Okay, so it's the levels are right there. Okay, I see. So maybe we'll make a few of these then. All right. Do I have any of these mushrooms? That's a good question. I do. 8. Okay. Not sure how many the quest needs us to make. So it was like a search thing. Okay, that makes it easier. Wait, there we go. Makes it a lot easier. I can find things so much easier now. Somewhat, anyway. Cooking stuff is mostly at the bottom now, it seems. Potatoes. Should have some potatoes, no? Yeah. Make some of these. Okay. Let's go do that. Can I just do that right here? No. Fire pit, of course. It's fast. Oh, we only needed 2. Okay, perfect. For what, this guy maybe? No. Who needed the Messinia bites? Paul Vaughn. I don't remember who that is. Sir Koth is right here, isn't it? Yeah, let's go talk to him. Paul Vaughn. Can't think of who that is. Talking to mantises. Or just they're talking mantises. Reached a higher favor level, not friends. Killed all the sewer rats. Let's go. Got any more favors? Don't need anything else. Okay, we finished all the favors for him. Nice. Now we can hang out a bunch with him. I need to start using armor patch kits. I need to bring some with me. Now we're friends. Okay, he doesn't have any more quests for me either, so I finished both these guys' quests. Perfect. I can milk some cows for him. Okay. Nice, nice. We're moving up in the world here, chat. Okay. Alright, we need to do some mining as well. Am I dirty? I think so. Am I dirty? Okay. Who was the person I had to get this stuff to? Paul Vaughn. I don't know who Paul Vaughn is. He must not be. Oh, wait. Is that this guy? This guy's name. Charles. I don't remember no Paul Vaughn. Oh, well. We'll figure it out. Let's see. What else did I want to maybe make? Is it alchemy that has healing? That's potions. Where's bandages at? What? Receives the unarmed combo available from a mentor. Interesting. Surveying. Okay, this is how we. Okay, yeah. Ah, okay. The word of power things. So I can't make. What are these? Simple first aid kits. I can't make those? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if I can use both of these. It probably doesn't matter, honestly, actually. I know what I want to do though before we head out. We need to craft a couple more things in alchemy. I wonder how many of these things I can drink. I guess multiple, yeah. I don't got any water. Oh wait, is this water? Yeah, that's water, never mind. Wrong thing. Sugar. I need sugar. The parashal mushroom flakes. Is that like some cooking? Bruh. I don't understand. I need to go get some milk. Wait, what is that? Giant spider legs? I don't know what this is. This is regular spider legs? Oh my gosh. Wait. There we go. Need some milk. The last one. Dang it. See it. Sugar. Ah. What do I need? This. There we go. That one's done. Crafting the alchemy recipes. I'm very new to this game. I'm not sure where to start with treasure cartography. That's a good question. I don't even know anything about that. All right. Cook fish dishes. Well, go do that real quick. All right, go cook some fish real fast. I cooked these that I have already. The crab. Oh, I guess I can. Does this count as fish, I wonder? No. Of course not, because it's just crab meat. What do you use the crab meat for? Boiled crab. Ah. Wonder if that'll work. Where'd my other freaking... I had bottle. Guess they're milk now? Yeah, okay. Salt. Okay. It does. Okay. Got my fishing skill up. That's funny. I could just build like a fire. Wish the bottles were cheaper. Got my other bottles full of other stuff. Halfway. Leprosy? Leprosy? Never heard. I need a better bow. I keep trying to find a better bow and I just can't seem to find one that's my level. Be nice to find a better bow. At this point I might drop the bow and just stick with something else for the time being. And maybe use the shield until I can find a better bow. Alright, that's it. We're done. Oops, that's not it. Alrighty. Overclock your heart and mind. Have another task for me in 52 minutes. Okay, brother man. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, now we're close friends. You know, I think I could use for a party you use you for a party I'm planning. Yes. Well, I'll send you an invitation when the details are arranged. Oh, pork party, leather party. Having a party this weekend. I want an insane amount of pork. Okay. Shoddy leather rolls. Let's see, what do I got? That reminds me, I need to grab some of these. Let's see, I was just thinking, do I want to take out a shield? Where's my shield at? Here it is. Nah, fuck. I don't even know if the shield really helps anything, if it just gives plus armor and then whatever the attributes are, or the enchantments are. Enhancements, I mean. Enchantments. Don't know what that's about. Put that away for now. Mule level 1. I think that's pretty crappy. I should give that away to someone. Alright. Let me see if anyone sold anything recently to this guy. It doesn't seem like bows are very common. Okay. Alright. See if there's any bows in here for sale real quick. Offhand. Okay, why are these selected? This is like someone else's previous selection. I don't understand. I don't understand. No one, like, is there no cheap bows? Like, bro, I don't get it. Why is my thing getting stressed? For what reason are you being stressed out right now? Hmm. Just go unarmed, maybe? I don't know. But we want to be unarmed because we have our sword. Can we use a shield and... Yeah, let's try that maybe. Okay. What are we doing here by the well? Dancing? Having a grand old time? Alright. Go check out this dungeon. The crypts. See if we can't get through them. Whoops, then I'm gonna do that. Make sure I click on this time. I thought it's like freaking World of Warcraft where you just straight run into them. I was running into it. I'm like, why can I not get in this? Oh, yeah. You gotta click it. Alright, see if I can drink all these at once. Wait. This already boosts health, doesn't it? It does. I didn't need to. I don't know if I can drink this also. Doubles up? No, okay. I didn't even make these pick me up juices. Oh well. Maybe I'll hold on to them in case I need them for a quest. Okay, but these do stack. Okay, nice. Okay. The heck is this guy? Rogue or something? Check me out. Yeah, this is way easier with the poison resistance thing. Way easier. Actually do it now. Bunch of paintings. I'll take the paintings. Shit. What's that? Is he gonna like follow me? Dude's got some long ass silhouette. Like, what's this guy's range, bruv? Bro. Gotta get my ass in there or what? Oh, he's gonna kill me. Bro. Oh no, it was a bad idea. Oh no. Help a brother out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know about that guy. That guy's a little tough. Jeez. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving before you kill me, dickhead. Ah. That guy's tough. Kill a spider thing again, I guess. Learn about ability. Tell me about your mother. Convince the enemy to discuss their thoughts and fears with you instead of attacking. Chances of success are based on your psychology skill and enemy's mental proficiency. Oh, that's funny. Did I not get anything from that? Wow, okay. Tell me about your madre. What? Doesn't work. Oh wait, wrong button. Oh, that's funny. Yo, Henry, how you doing? You having a good one? Having a good Saturday? Oh my gosh. Here, let me just come from everywhere. Oh. Okay, necromancy thing. Nice. Undefeat anyone's first form. What? Took day off from everything, so not bad. Cleaning house can wait till tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Gotta always have a day off sometimes. Always gotta have that day off. What in the... Oh, okay. I feel like my gear is not good enough to be in here by myself. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. I feel like my gear is not good enough to be in here by myself. I just don't understand. It goes from me being able to slaughter these guys, and then I can't even like do any damage. I'm getting destroyed. It's not unless I can't do damage, I guess, more or less. I mean, how do I take less damage from spells? I guess would be the question. Less spell damage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do I like? I don't understand. Oh, jeez. How do you hit those to blow? I mean, unless you're an archer, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Unless we're getting death experience, slowly cooked alive. Oh shit. Alright, maybe my gear's not so good enough for this dungeon to be in by myself. Let's check out some other dungeon, some other place, I guess, we haven't checked out yet. Do a little exploring. I can't even tell what levels you are anymore. Yeah, I know. I kind of hate not having the levels like things on the sides right here. Let's see. What is it? Okay. Archery was 18, but then I've switched archery, so I'm thinking maybe archery is not. I can't find a better bow. So I'm doing, what is it, like psychology or whatever? Psychology is only 3. And then I'm doing sword, which I'm 22. So I'm technically level 22 with sword. I think that's pretty high enough, no? Not really? Clearly not. What the heck? Oh, jeez. Might be a bad idea. Might have been death. I'm pretty sure that was death. That was scary. I don't think we can survive that. A spider cave in Syrup Hills is where we want to go? Okay. I want to do a little more exploring then real quick. I'm gonna explore this area. See what else we got going on. Or the dungeon you haven't found there yet? Got you. Yeah, that's what we'll do then. We'll explore and we'll find this dungeon then. Tis what we will do. Oh no. No. Stress my horse out. Stupid horse. Stop being so stressed. Crybaby horse. Your music adds some weird shit. Is it concert I'm listening to? Like concert? Like an actual concert? Live stream? Ah, I see. Which concert is it? Hey, who are you? Ooh, nice. Squeaky Sierra. Killed you, Mr. Squeaky, and we didn't even know we needed to. Who's this? Hey. Talking to me? You talking to me? No. Oh, oranges. Oh, hold on. I need these. Oh no, I can't. I need 5 more. No. Not fair. Nod board. Holy. Are these all the people that died? Are those all the people that died trying to kill this guy? It'd be funny if so. Hello, fella. Widespread pandemic. Never heard. Let me guess, they're like an after COVID. After COVID band. I'm just kidding. So, bro, I asked you, you said you're listening to a live stream, a concert. So widespread pandemic, is that the name of the band? I'm confused. I'm lost. Maybe we're both lost. The Southern Jam Band, very interesting. I mean, what's with, you know, why'd they come up with the name out of curiosity? Widespread I guess just widespread. Oh, panic. My mind said pandemic. It's panic. Widespread panic. Okay. See, my mind said pandemic for some reason. I don't know why. The jam band, that's kind of interesting. Jam band. You came up with a few, a few things. It happens. Oh shit. I didn't go, horsey. Bro, why is I'm running? He's getting stressed out. They have been playing almost every week or so for 40 plus years to sold out arenas. Nah, never heard of them. That's interesting. Very interesting. Not the kind of music I listen to. I've just never heard of them. It's the Grateful Dead with more skill? Huh. Interesting. Is this the place that we were looking for? Brain Bug Cave. No, I know, but you said there's a dungeon here that I haven't found yet. I thought you were talking about in this zone. Oh, the other zone. Ah, okay. I see. Why is that? I mean, you start out here though. Why is that place easier? That makes no sense. I think it'd be the other way around. Huh. Depends on what way you take off island. Ah, okay, I see. Elvin Kerr, you dare into my shop. Oh right, Roshan sighs dejectedly. Welcome, noble elf, to my honest place of business. You got something against elves, pal? Your presence here is insulting. Elves, they're even weaker than humans. A laughable species of... You'll had a long day. Laughable species of prancing frops. Fops. Your mages may be powerful, but this is a shop for warriors. I'm tougher than I look. Oh, a warrior. Then what's your preferred weapon? A sword. An honest... Oh shit, I just got pity for him. An honest weapon, inferior to staves, but it's good to see you making an effort to better yourself. You may shop here. Thanks, so you're a shopkeeper? Before you ask, no, I do not have the best price in the land, for I am no weakling. I will not cow to market pressure. My prices are fair, and that elf that is undercutting me will have to face his market in shame. My task, strike his head off if I don't get to do it first. I heard you also know something about orc style fighting. It's called angling. It's a noble orcish, but being a trader, I could teach you a fair price. What's the general idea? Instead of catching fish human style, swimming about like a seal. We orcs stand on the bank and use a special staff called an angling pole to catch fish. It's more efficient. Not only is it more efficient, but it allows you to catch more types of fish. Fish far too smart to be caught by hand. There's a danger. A danger? Not for you, or only for those poor wretches with latent psychic powers. I knew a good orc who was cursed with the power to hear nature spirits. He had to avoid our best fishing hole because the spirit there constantly pestered him. Begged him for help with foolish errands, unbefitting a noble angler. He said there were many such voices, and if you stay in the same place too long, they're sure to find you. But not a problem for me, huh? Before you ask, no, I do not have the best prices. Okay, I already said that. I already said this. Okay, just repeats himself. I gotta give this guy gifts for him to make him happy. Good song, crank it. Alright, I got you. I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds real fast. All right. Guy's name is Roshan the Trader. His face curls into a sort of snarl smile. Interesting. Looks like an ogre orc dude. From what I understand, right before I started, Serb Hills was part of Serb, but he split it. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I mean, this place is already big enough as it is, so only makes sense. Where does this take us? Eltabil. Ah. Eltabil. Alright, let's start heading back. Excuse me. Won't really make me swim out in that water. Just get that last little bit. There. How to get it. Just how to get it. Go back into town, store some stuff, and then we will make our way to Serb Hills. Bow, 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 wow. What the Look like that dude was riding on a magic carpet. Who do I give these paintings to? Mushroom Jack or Sir Koth. Doesn't even do a whole lot, honestly. Not even worth picking up them. This guy over here, I'm pretty sure. praise them to make them worth anything? What do you mean? How do you do that? Praise them. Right click. Too late. Wait. What was it again though? What was it though? I'm a little behind on it. What was it that we were gonna appraise though that I missed out on appraising? So I know for next time. The paintings. Ah. I can't. Not from him, but okay. What if I don't have the right? I don't have the skill. I don't think I have the skill to do so on them. It will. Okay. Which I probably had one. Alright, that's my bad. It will. It will. Shit happens. It is what it is. Got you. Okay. That makes sense. All Bond. That should be here. There he is. There's your mycenia bites, my friend. There we go. Now we're comfortable together. I wish I was a fighter instead of a lumberjack, but it's too late to change professions now. Goblins attacked our lumber camps due east of here. No humans are left alive now. It's goblins and their slaves, and they're stealing that lumber. Any advice on attacking the goblins at the lumber camps? First off, let me take a look at you. You can probably take them, yeah, but only if you follow my advice. What's your advice? First off, don't just rush in their camp. Goblins win by swarming. Your best bet is to fight them off one or two at a time, not the whole group of them. How do I do that? Start off by picking off the guards. They're tough, but the patrol alone. Sneak up to a guard, let them see you, then sprint away from the camp. That way when they shout for help, nobody will hear them. Once they're away from the camp, just kill them. And after the guards, once the guards are dead, you'll just need to find a way to fight them at a few at a time. If they swarm on you, run. Maybe start by pot shotting a few fairies. They have fairy slaves working with the goblin laborers, and the slaves are pretty harmless. But don't be fooled, the fairies will heal their goblin masters, which is how I nearly died. A bunch of unexpected healing can ruin your day. You can either put the fairies out of their misery or just drag the fight away from the camps a bit. See, they wear cold iron chains so they can't fly away, and that makes them very slow and weak. What advice can you give me? That's the last thing you'd have to watch out for is overseer of each camp. They know magic and can be dangerous, but I'm sure you can handle it. Thanks for the advice. Bunch of skills are locked behind art history and paintings. Just FYI. Ah. Okay, okay. Keep that in mind. I appreciate the tip. Oh, Bertha fell over. Bertha down. Brianna Willer. Don't deal with strangers, only sell to people I trust. How do I get new business that way? How do you get new business that way? Until those damn frogfish, whatever people leave and they take the goblins with them, I don't want new business. That draw attention to myself. The Rannies haven't found me yet, but yet goblins caught wind of me somehow. If they figure out where my farm is, I'd have to run for the hills. Please just go, understand, goodbye. Okay. Okay. The Rammies. Too much to read. I don't mind reading a little bit, but sometimes it's too much. Friendly tornado. What? Okay. Ah. Okay. The windstorms been pretty loud and that's why I hear wear a helmet, calm air to sleep. Miranda thinks I'm being a baby, just like being comfortable. Tell me about weather witching. So humans call the elven or better translators to weather work or weather crafting. It's like a respected elven school of magic. Well, semi-respected. Anyway, what did you want to know about it? How does it work? It's powered by the gods. Well, everything is powered by the gods, right? And then there's old elven story that says all the elven gods work together to create weather. Blah blah blah. Well, so it's magical systems work differently for people. Another question. All those guys, yeah, they're true elementals, not constructed elementals. Hope they clear things up. Not really. An elemental is a sentient creature made of certain type of mass or energy. Weather witches can give sentience to windstorms, which means they're elementals, but they're primitive constructed elementals which only exist for a few seconds. True elementals are derived from a stable elemental source. Does that mean a stable source? I'm sorry, I'm not simplifying though enough. The windstorms around here were born. They split off from large elemental storms, and their progenitor storm are what we call stable because they don't disappear after a few seconds. We can't control these elementals, but we do know how to communicate with them. They are our friends. 2 of them made the journey here with us from Dwindare, and the 3rd one found us here. Okay. How do weather witches fly? Fly? Interesting. We can't use weather wand. Interesting. This person can teach me weather witching. Oh, I can do some weather witching. No? Her enemy's a witch. How do you get your skill up? That's the question. Or like things to use. Have to learn the spell still? How do I even I can't even learn them though. Equip skill? I can't change the skill down here though. There's no skills. I don't have any skills. That's the thing. They didn't give me a skill. I'm confused. Buy the wand and try? Yeah, fuck it. The wand's shitty though. Do I really want to use the wand? I don't even think I want to try weather witching. I don't even know what it was about. There's another person over here. Power isn't in the weapon, it's your skill and mods. No, true. I mean, yeah, I understand what you mean, yeah. I'm just saying at the moment, I'm not going to worry about weather witching. I don't know if I really want to do weather witching. Like, week what? The start doesn't matter, really? True. True. I just want to try something different out just to see what it was going to be like. I do like sword and bow, though. I think that was a pretty cool combo. Or even could do like bow and freaking unarmed. Honestly, that'd be cool. Bow unarmed action. Here for calligraphy lessons. It's more than just writing things. It's a spiritual pathway to control your inner strength. It's used by I used to be a soldier. I found that calligraphy makes my swordsmanship much better. And I can train you. It's interesting. What do you need? Tell me about calligraphy. It's the art of writing things with pretty handwriting, basically, but it's so much more than writing. Calligraphy requires intense concentration, precision, which will inevitably improve your combat skill too, especially with the sword. Oh, plus at the highest level skills, calligraphy becomes something even more. For me, calligraphy is beautiful meditation on nature and the self. It opens up pathways through your own inner willpower. I promise you'll see real benefits from the practice of calligraphy if you don't care about writing prettily. Thanks for the info. You want some grapes? Okay, I can get you some grapes. Learn calligraphy. I feel like we should learn calligraphy. You said it increases swords. Just saying, most people think it's WoW weapon type. I mean, yeah, I kind of thought that when I first started, but now I'm starting to understand, like, this stuff, even like armor, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just more about like the, you know, your attributes and enhancements. I mean, everything else doesn't, like, there's no like damage to it. There's really nothing to it besides just attributes and enhancements. Good for sword and passive buff for everyone. Is calligraphy like a skill set? Like, is this something I'd replace, like, is this something I would replace bow with then? So I'd just like be sword and calligraphy? Is that what you're saying? Some runs require callig buffs. Interesting. No, they have buff / sword combos. Alright, let's go ahead and get it then. I need some flour. So like, does these buffs just automatically get applied to me? I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, you have them. Okay, so like this. Okay. This and this. Okay. So they're buffed. Okay, I see. I understand. Okay. So that's kind of weird. Just different. Very different. Also, I can see why this was definitely more the starter place than Cerebral was, because I'm actually learning more skills than I was in Cerebral. I mean, I could learn some skills in Cerebral, but I don't think there were any like maybe animal handling. What's animal handling? You just like have pets or something? Maybe I'd do that in archery and be like a hunter. Yeah. Would that, you have like abilities as well? Is that like, you know, would that be one of your like skill abilities? Bars? Trying to understand like what are all the like, you know, bar sets or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Trying to decide on what I want to put together. Is it a combat skill? Yes. Okay. So I could do like archery, and then I could do animal handling, and I could be a hunter. Takes a bar. Okay. It's a combat skill. That's what we'll call a combat skill. Yes. Okay. Maybe that's what I'll do. Do archery and then freaking be animal handling. The question is, does the pet actually tank? That's the question. Oh shit. The others are called sidebar skills. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. How I went into this and didn't get this little bit right here next to it is ridiculous. Bro, I was... Yo, Conquest, what's poppin'? How you doing? You having a good one? You big chillin' or what? How's the game so far? Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game so far. The world is nice. We've been to 2 different zones currently. Just jumped into a 3rd different zone. And the zones feel pretty big. Seems like there's a lot to do. I enjoy the favor levels, and I enjoy the quests and how you do the quests with the favor levels. What is this? The fuck? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. Loads of fun. Following conduct is not allowed in-game or any elder game form most out of Discord. PSA, the following conduct is not allowed. What? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Elder game? Oh, on in the elder game. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I understand it now. My dumbass brain. Crossbow is a sidebar skill, but takes the offhand weapon. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. Just kicking back, having a snow day. Snow day, I wish. Technically, you are having a snow day, Henri. You're just, it's not, you know, there's no snow, obviously, but technically you are having a snow day, though, aren't you? That's what you said. I admire your ability to play janky games and look past the surface because I just can't. I mean, like, I don't find this. Oh, that was weird. That's the first time. As I'm sitting here about to say I don't find this game janky, that's the first time that has happened. But I don't find this game janky. I find this game very polished. I mean, what do you find janky about it? Just because it's not a AAA game doesn't excuse me, doesn't mean it's janky. I mean, I think it plays like a pretty good game, honestly. I haven't really had any issues, any frustrations. It's definitely an old school MMORPG, but just combat wise, it doesn't feel like an old school MMORPG. You're just about to say it wasn't janky. Yeah, you know what? That could also obviously just be my computer and the way I have my graphics settings set up, right? It's not necessarily the game itself. It could also just be my computer. You gotta keep that in mind, because this is running in the newest version of Unity, and I have the graphics settings turned up really high. So normally my game or my computer struggles a little bit to run Unity for some reason. Your house is literally sliding across the ground. What are you on about? What are you on? Oh, my horse. My horse is literally sliding across the ground. I know he's galloping his feet. It just, I mean, it's just moving fast. It's not proper speed. I mean, what do you want us to do? Move super slow? I mean, if you look, he's touching the ground. It is touching the ground. I would say it's making contact with the ground. And I mean, I'm sorry, if you're playing a game and you're staring at the horse's feet and you're making, you know, you can't play a game because the horse, you feel like the horse isn't touching the ground. You're playing the game for all the wrong reasons. That's the issue here. Like, I don't play a game because I want my horse's feet to touch the ground perfectly and it's gotta look, you know, perfect. I've played way worse games than this that it's like, you know, I mean, dude, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, you have talked about playing Ashes of Creation, and Ashes of Creation has way jankier shit. Your horse will not even make an animation. It'll literally sit there and just fucking slide across the screen. Talk about sliding. It literally won't even gallop. And you can say, oh, well, because it's an alpha testing, but still, it doesn't matter. The point is, yeah. You know what I mean? Brandon has plenty of snow from the smoke. I feel that. I don't have to Red Dead 2's horses. I just have certain expectation for mount movement, I guess. Bro, you're literally comparing a billionaire to a fucking poor person. You do realize that, right? Like, that's a whole... like, that's literally a game built around being Western, riding horses, physics. I mean, like, built by GTA, Rockstar. Like, dude, you're that's such a horrible comparison, bro. I'm sorry. like, like, you're literally saying because you played the top of the line game, you can't play a game that seems to be not as good because you played an amazing horse game that now any game that has horses in it, you have like such high expectations. That's insane. That's like going to a restaurant that serves seafood and ordering a burger and having high expectations for a burger because you've had good burgers in the past. It's probably be a dog shit fake beef burger because you went to a seafood restaurant. See what I mean? Like, you're comparing totally different things, man. I'm not playing this game because I want the horse to gallop. I'm playing this game because I'm playing it for an MMORPG, dog. Like, that's a whole different story. I mean, Ranch Simulator has one dev and the horse riding looks great. Again, Neostone. Ranch Simulator. Ranch Simulator. Are you guys understanding? Like, that game is meant for horse riding. Of course they're gonna make it look good. Again, you guys are comparing billionaires to poor people. I'm kind of really confused at your all's comparison here. Saying that a horse in a game that's focused on an MMORPG where they don't give a shit about how the horse looks is horrible compared to two games that are focused on horses. With 3 games, actually. You even said Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, there's 3 games that are focused on horses. And yes, you can even say Kingdom Come is focused on horses because it's in that time era. This game just has... this game, actually, as a matter of fact, just recently added horses, like, not that long ago. It was a couple years ago or something. So I'm sure their priority is not to make the horse look as real as it can be. You guys also got to remember, too, is there's... mount speed movement increases. So like, for instance, like, watch, look how fast I'm moving. Well, I can't do the other one, but if I could do the other one, you'd see I'd be zooming. Like, you really think they're gonna be able to make that look real? Like, they don't care, dude. It's not the whole point. But what's poppin', Yostin? How you doing? Have a good one? He'll probably yell at the next horse he sees in real horses. You're not doing it right. Real life. That's not a real horse. Prove it. It's not even touching the ground. That's a hologram. So that's your main mount for a decent chunk of time. They should care about how you function. How they function? Bro, what do you mean? You're literally like how they function is riding them around and using their things, not, oh my gosh, it's not touching the ground. Like, that makes, like, this is why people like you cannot, and I mean this like respectfully, obviously, but this is why people like you cannot play these games that are, you know, not fully polished. Because you're looking at stuff that literally doesn't matter. Like, who the fuck gives a shit about if my mount is touching the ground or not? See how fast I'm moving? Like, you couldn't get this to look real. And even then, look at all this stuff. I mean, how can you even tell it's not? I mean, yeah, it's kind of gliding, but it looks more like it's gliding because all the grass, too. You can barely tell that it's touching the ground or not because of all the grass. So that's another one. Doesn't bug me. I'm just saying Ranch Sim is some poor Filipino that made a game. I mean, again, you're comparing a game where they, you know, they're focused highly on horses. I mean, it's a ranch simulator. I mean, if I'm playing okay, look, if I'm playing Ranch Simulator and my horse is gliding, you bet your ass I'm be like, this game is dog shit. Because I'm playing a Ranch Simulator, dude. Like, are you guys not understanding this? I'm so confused how you guys are not understanding this. But if I'm playing a MMORPG where I give a fuck about what my mount is, why do I care if my mount is, you know, gliding a little bit? It's not it's not that big of a deal. Personally, I'm not constantly looking at like, oh my gosh, this looks horrible. This needs to be fixed now or I cannot ever play this game ever again. Bro, why is my mount getting stressed out from nothing? Oh my gosh. Once your mount's stressed out, he's just fucking stressed out. Like, stop getting stressed out, stupid mount. Come on. I ain't got no power. Fucking stupid. Neo Stone, yeah, $100. I can agree on that one as well too. I mean, look how their swimming already is. Why? Because my feedback doesn't stroke the ego of developers that half-ass their mechanics? No, you're completely wrong. It's you and other people are not understanding how a game is developed. When a game is developed, like if this game was fully published like this, okay, yeah, there'd be problems. This game is not fully published. This game is still in early access, right? So the point is there's still things to fix and still things to work on. There's many other things I imagine that they need to work on before they try to even fix the horse, making it look a little more realistic. See what I mean? So you're the kind of person that's gonna go into a game and complain about graphics, when in reality the graphics, like graphical things and the way things, like for instance, like this game only has like a handful of races and very limited like way you can like customize your character. Like, does that suck? Sure. But is that the first thing they should focus on? Fuck no. That's the very last thing that I would want any developer to focus on, and any true developer knows that's a fact. Art is the last thing you focus on. You should just make the game, you get the game together, you get the core of the game together, and then you start focusing on the artwork and the way the game looks. Because if you spend all this time on artwork, I was watching like videos, people doing this, like other things too. You spend so much time on creating art that it takes you 10 times as long than whenever you could have just put out the idea to begin with and see if people liked it or not. And then if people like the idea, then create the really nice fancy art that comes with it, right? That's how game devs, that's how they get good games to come out. And like that's how you just constantly push games until you find the game that's like good, rather than spending 5 years on one game creating fancy artwork for the game, and then next thing you know you drop it and it was a waste of 5 years because no one wants to play your dog shit game, because in reality it's a dog shit game just with fancy artwork. And who the fuck cares about fancy artwork? Nobody. I want to play a cool game. See what I mean? You say, is there housing? I don't think there's housing. Henri, can you clarify that one? Is there housing? I don't think there is. I haven't noticed any housing yet. But I mean, like, housing isn't a massive, is a massive thing to achieve in a game, if I'm being honest with you. Very few games have housing in them. I mean, housing is just now becoming a thing in like most modern MMORPGs, and even then they do them so shitty. The only game that I know that does housing decent is Ultima Online. Even then it's very limited to how many houses there are, so it's still not even that great. This map is massive. That's one thing I'll give them credit for too. Like, that's one thing also, like Conquest, you're sitting here like talking about the horse, but like you don't realize how big this freaking map is. It's freaking massive. And we're riding around on a mount. You're saying the game focused on horses because that's their main content, but I'm gonna ask this: is the horse the only mount? And if so, then it should at least have a decent movement. Bro, okay, first off, just because there's only one kind of mount doesn't mean that's the main focus of the game. The whole game does not revolve around the mount at all. Like, the game does not revolve around the mount. The game revolves around everything else, like everything else. And second off, there's many other ways to, you know, like travel. Like there's druid can change forms. I think there was one other way, but just because there's only one mount doesn't mean like I don't know, like I'm just blown away that, like, again, you're the, I guess, the kind of person that just no nitpicky that the movement of a mount is gonna stop you from playing a game. That just boggles my mind. Like, that shouldn't matter. But yet again, you're talking up Ashes of Creation where their mounts literally freeze in place. So I'm kind of confused here, man. Really. Kind of disagree. The art is the identity of the game. So horses moving is the art? I'm confused. You're saying horses moving is art? Because yeah, this is the art. Yeah, this is beautiful art. You're absolutely correct. I think they've done a way better job than Pantheon's did, if I'm being honest with you. This looks more realistic than Pantheon. Pantheon looks more fucking fantasy. And this has way more realism to it, in my opinion. I think the artwork here is way better than Pantheon's. Like, I feel like I'm in a medieval, you know, like medieval times, honestly. I really like the artwork. DAOC? I don't know what DAOC is. Housing equals farming, which helps with late game grinding? What do you... In what game? What are you talking about? You talking about just in general? Again, I don't know. Like, dude, how many games have housing? Because not many games have housing. World of Warcraft just recently introduced housing, which, I mean, no one really gives a shit about it. I don't know many games that have housing. New World has housing and it's dog shit. I mean, I'm kind of confused at where you're getting at with this housing. I played a lot of MMORPGs and barely any of them have housing. Dark Age of Camelot. Ah, okay. You've said that before about this game, I swear. Housing is coming out with Stay at Home. Okay, so there we go, chat. So we do have housing coming out in the future. I'm pretty sure in the short future as well. Ooh, we got a fancy horse here. Real fancy horse. Unfriendly though. No, you're mistaken when I'm saying you were talking about Red Dead and Ranch Simulator having good mechanics because they're centered around that. Right. Right, yeah. And I didn't say they have good game mechanics. I just said the horses... Like, again, if I'm playing Red Dead or I'm playing Ranch Simulator, I would want the horses to run smoothly. If I'm playing an MMORPG, I don't... I never... Like, as soon as I picked up the horse, I'm not like... Oh my gosh, this horse is not walking proper. I am quitting this game. You know, you see what I mean? Who does that? That's weird. That's all. It's weird. But if I was playing Red Dead, yeah, I'd definitely be like, wait a second. This horse kind of moving funny. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing Red Dead. Like, of course, man. So nobody cares about art. They want a good game, and I think you're wrong. I never said, whoa. Yeah, you definitely took my words wrong. I never said nobody cares about the art. They want a good game. I never said nobody cares about the art. I said at first they don't, like, the developer doesn't focus on the art. They just want to put a game together. Once the game is together, then they focus on the art. I never said no one cares about art. Yeah, of course people want to see a good looking game. But what I'm saying is there's no reason to focus 5 years of your time creating a game with amazing art whenever it ends up being dog shit. And that's why there's a problem with people nowadays who play MMORPGs that come out in early access, because they have such high expectations, when in reality these people don't want to waste all their money on art because they're worried the game might not make it. That's the part. It takes the world building to a different level rather than just focusing on mechanics. I'm confused what you're saying about world building. Like the players building the world, the developer building the world. I'm confused what you're saying there. Like what? Like I tell me the game you're talking about here, man. You sound like you're talking about a really amazing game that I've never heard of before. Because every MMORPG currently out right now is absolutely trash. So I would love to hear like this amazing MMO that you're like speaking of, that like supposedly does everything perfectly. Honestly, can you please tell me? Mounts in New World ruined it for me. I mean, honestly, the only reason Mounts in New World ruined it for me is because they made you buy the DLC. I didn't buy the DLC, so fuck you guys. I'm not paying more money to possibly like a game or not. Can you breed horses in those games? And do they poop? If they won't, I won't play if they don't poop. Do they poop in this game? I haven't saw my horse poop in this game. They poop in Red Dead. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're just trolling me. Maybe you're trolling them, though. That's what you're saying. You're just trolling them. I think that's what you're doing, actually. You're just trolling. I see now. You're just trolling. I won't play if my horse doesn't shit. I want to hear the... Okay, I see. You're trolling. I fucking fell for it. Oh, shit. No, I agree with the amount of hours you spend on your mount in an MMO. I wanted to be an eyesore when I meet... But again, like Anvi said, so you want your horse to look so realistic that it's shitting? That's not an eyesore to you? Like, bro, I'm sorry. When I'm playing a game and I'm running around, like, I don't look at my horse and see how it's running. I'm looking around the area. Are you actually looking at the horse's ass? Like, I guess we know what you're staring at, then, Conquest. Staring at that horse's ass. Oh, shit. World building equals the identity of the world. Again, I mean, like, I'm a little confused how you're coming into the stream and sort of hating on this game yet. I don't think you've really watched me play really much of this game or seen any bit of it. Just saying. I mean, I know you've been in the stream before, but I don't feel like you've like actually chilled and watched a lot of me exploring and seeing the, just checking this place out. Because they actually do have really nice art. We need some new music. Arcade was the MO until I got greedy. Need to watch videos on it. And what's the point if it's not popping anymore? That's why they all fail, plus they will want PvP. Yo, honestly, any game that tries to add PvP into a PvE game just ruins the game, man. I just wish they just stop doing that, especially in MMOs. Just stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? Yo, Snake, what's poppin'? How you doing? You having a good one? Chilling on a Saturday or what? After 400 hours, my complaint with this game is it's got poor moderation and skills after 50 start to get real expensive. It's all a game though. Got you. Okay. So you're not too bent sort. What would it be like? I can't think of the word. You're not too butthurt over the horse movement then, eh? You don't really care how your horse moves. Oh jeez, I thought I was going flying off. What do you mean it's got poor moderation? Poor moderation, like mods, like staff, or like? I'm confused by what you mean by poor moderation. I love PvP and MMOs, but I feel it shouldn't be forced on people that don't want it. No, I think PvP doesn't belong in MMOs because then like every game there's no balance. That's why MMORPGs there can never be balance. If there's PvP, there's never balance because you either have, you know, abilities that are good for PvP or PvE, and then there's either one that's stronger for one or stronger than the other. So there's a big ass lake here. I'm not gonna be able to explore that. Oh shit, this fucker, stop following me, you fucker. You weird fucking toad fuck. See, look at this guy talking about no artwork and shit. This is like a fucking Ninja Turtle looking ass dude, bro. And I'm taking his tongue. See? That's what I'm saying. PvP fails in every game. You demand it, but no one wants it to play with PvPers. No one wants to play. Dude, no one wants to play with PvPers because they're the most toxic fucking scummy assholes, honestly. And like, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone who likes PvP. I'm talking about like ones who are like pure PvP that like only normally they're just so toxic, bro. And if you say otherwise, like you just you're one of them, all right? No, but it's true though. Like they're just so fucking toxic. That's like, you know, playing in that when you play in not open world but like full loot games, dude. A lot of times in full loot games, the community is very toxic. Normally, that's why like this game whatchamacallit, Last Oasis, really fun game. Developers didn't do a great job with it, but honestly the community killed it because it's a full loot, and so the community just fucking, you know, you just go out there and zerg people and just raid people and kill everyone in your path and show no mercy. I don't know. I've watched enough to know this game isn't my thing. I come in to say what's up, chat a little, and then like the stream. I mean, no, I know what you mean. I'm not saying otherwise. I'm just saying, like, I don't think you've actually, you know, spent enough time to say, oh, you know, the graphics aren't good and stuff. I mean, look at this. Look. There's some detail here, you know what I mean? You got a valley here. You got a watchtower here. You got your lake here. You got some stone formations. You know, you got trees kind of scattered randomly, not just like, you know, not just very randomly scattered. The terrain looks decent, you know what I mean? Like the grass, the flowers, everything looks good. Hope Immortal Online 2 would take off, but it didn't. I thought about trying that game, but I'm not going to pay monthly, though. Screw that. They ban people all the time for crazy reasons, and you can't bring it up in game or Discord, and they don't reply to a lot of tickets. Basically modded by a Discord mod / Reddit mod. Sounds a little sketch, eh? They ban people all the time for crazy reasons. Maybe that's why the game hasn't taken off then? I don't know. That's kind of sus, eh? They banned a guy for asking for milk? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. It was how he was asking. Okay, they banned a guy for asking for milk. After being... Okay. Hold on, okay. See, this is why I don't mean to be an ass or anything, but this is why I don't like hearing like a one-sided story, because there's sometimes two sides to a story, right? You hear some guy just got banned for asking for milk, and then if he was doing it in a weird manner, and the staff had asked him politely to stop, and he didn't, then he deserved it. I don't know what ego banning means. If you were politely asked to stop something in a private server and you don't do it, and this is technically a private server, then I mean you were asking to get banned. Let's see. That's why I love AOC, because it's full PvP and I love big PvP battles. But yet, coming here talking about the horses, but again, like I said about Ashes of Creation horses, it literally gets stuck in place frozen and you're literally just gliding. So I don't want to hear about gliding horses if you want to talk about Ashes of Creation. Motherfuckers. I'm confused. You said I would have also got banned that instant. Most would. I mean, I'm confused. Was everyone like okay, this needs to be clarified to me. What exactly happened? Because it sounds like he wasn't the only one asking for this. Like what exactly happened? I'm genuinely confused. Because all I'm hearing is someone asked for milk, but it's the way he asked for it. But apparently other people were asking for it too. I'm not really understanding. You can only get so dirty in the main chat. Right. So I mean like was he like saying like how he was gonna get milk from the dude or something? Because you know you guys mentioned about how I'm having sex with the fucking dude, right? So did he talk about like he's gonna get his milk or something? What is I haven't yet seen my mount get stuck yet, but have seen it happen. Yeah, well when it happens it's annoying because then it's just stuck for fucking ever. Trust me. Maybe they fixed it a little better than whenever I first played in phase 2 or whatever, but seen way worse in chat. Right. But again, it's one of those things where it's like real life, right? It's like real life where, you know, someone is speeding or blows a stop sign in front of you, you do the exact same thing, you get pulled over. You can't tell that cop, well, the person in front of me was doing it, okay, but I caught you doing it. See, that's kind of how it works, right? Just because you see other people doing worse doesn't mean it's okay. It just means they've gotten away with doing it, right? He just wasn't friends with the main mod. And I mean, that I can't disagree with. You know, I mean, again, like it is sort of a private server and a small server, which there will be somewhat of favoritism, right? I mean, I've said it always, and I will always stand by it, that any server that's not a big corporate server, and even then, sometimes those big servers, AAA servers, you know, like depending on like streamers and whatnot, play favoritism, but most of the time they don't. But yeah, I mean, these small servers like this, they will play favoritism. I don't disagree with that, but to an extent like that, I mean, I don't know. Just innuendos he took too far. I mean, again, I'd have to know exactly what was said and done to like have a firm opinion on this situation, because it's still being very broadly put. So, but all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, broadly put or not, if you're asked by staff or admin to stop what you're doing, like at least for one, they've asked you to stop what you're doing, then just stop. Like, just stop. Like there's no reason not to. Doesn't matter. Again, it's not like it's like getting pulled over by the cops and you saying, well, the person in front of me just did it. Okay, but that's not gonna help your case. They're gonna say, too bad, I caught you doing it. So no, I mean, you can ask, in a genuine manner. You can be like, I just don't understand. I've seen things way worse in the general chat than what I said. I was just kind of trying to, I don't know, maybe they were just trying to role play. They thought they were role playing in a funny manner and it didn't come off as funny to a lot of people. Who knows? But the point is you can ask questions, but you don't have to come off as being like a dickhead smart ass about it, right? I just don't talk in global anymore. I mean, I guess it's best, yeah, but again, though, I mean, it's but what you're saying is like you literally can't even just ask a simple question, which I think that's very far-fetched. Again, I don't know the whole situation, but I just think you're a little too scared, maybe. And there's no reason to be like, I can't even like say a single word in the chat. I mean, it's a little much, I think. I mean, let's be real. This game already is not that popular. If they started just banning people because they were saying things in the chat, as simple as just like directions or whatever, This just doesn't help their case. This place is pretty big. What's with this lake in the middle? I don't really understand this lake in the middle. Is this supposed to be like a crater or something? If someone can make jokes and others can't, I'm not going to risk my money and time. You think the population would make it so they barely ban, but sadly not the case. Okay, so let's start with the first thing you say. So if someone can make jokes and others can't, I'm not going to risk my money and time. So again, back to the whole thing of, that's like you saying, I'm not going to go out and drive because, if someone else can get away with speeding and I can't, then why should I go out and, drive then? Well, because like, I mean, that's your risk, first off. And then second off, you should know your risk of, okay, if I'm going to speed, I'm possibly going to get in trouble. So if I talk in the chat in a sexual manner, I possibly might get in trouble because there might possibly be someone, whether it's the admins or someone else in the chat, that might not like it. But again, if you're talking just normal in the chat, there's no reason for you to be banned. I mean, that's so far-fetched to think that you're going to get banned for just talking just basic stuff in the chat. I mean, at that point, why are you even playing the... I mean, a genuine question, like, just in a non, seeming like a mean or rude manner, why are you even playing a game where you're so paranoid that you can't even talk in the chat because you think you're going to get banned? I mean, like, I don't even see how you're having fun then. You can't even talk in the game because you're paranoid. That's not good. I mean, that's just like coming from like an outsider standpoint of like, but that's just not good. The whole point of playing video games is to have fun and to like not be stressed out and be worried about what's gonna happen. Not being like, oh my gosh, I can't talk in chat because I might get banned. Pantheon banned a lot of people for using exploits. Good. Fuck them. Basically, why play a multiplayer game? I mean, yeah, true. At that point, you might as well play a single player game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I play multiplayer games kind of single player. But at the end of the day, I still like to communicate with people. And I don't worry about what I'm going to say. Because like, I don't think me asking someone, hey guys, how many, people died for this dungeon or whatever. Like, it's not going to get you banned. Right, but you're saying you won't get banned for asking questions like that, right? But I'm saying some make jokes and it's cool and others can't, so I just don't partake at all. Right, but that's what I mean. So what you're saying is you don't partake in jokes, or you don't partake in talking in the chat as all? Because I thought you said you just don't talk in the chat, period. That's what I was like kind of referring to. I thought you said you don't talk in the chat at all. But right, like Henri says, like what kind of jokes? I mean, like, like jokes, like I don't know, it's kind of like like in school where it's like jokes are funny, but it gets to be a point where it's not funny anymore when you're like, especially you got to remember that it is an MMORPG where there's other people around, and some other people might not take so kindly to jokes that maybe you and the other people think are funny, right? So for instance, like sexual jokes to you guys might be more funnier than say a different crowd of people who think that shit like doesn't belong in video games, right? Like keep that shit to yourself in your bedroom outside of my face, because I don't want to hear about it. You know what I mean? Whether it's a joke or not. I don't know. People have their own opinions, I guess. I've been here 6 years and I've yet to see a ban that wasn't deserved in the end. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if Snake, maybe you I don't know if you just heard about it and maybe you misheard what exactly happened. I don't know. I mean, I can't say, obviously. I know you know more than I do, right? I'm just saying, just kind of odd that someone would just get banned for something as simple as that. Or if it was just like a weird misunderstanding. Because again, you were just told to quit, then you should just quit. Not you, the person, obviously. Yeah, you should have quit, damn it. Quit your shit. Make jokes to Jack's face all the time, and I'm no cool kid. Normally Jack doesn't step in until the complaints have all come in. Right, and that's another one too. Like Henri says about the complaints, right? Is you may be seeing other people making these jokes that you might find are just like what the other person said. But if no one is complaining about them, then, or if only one or two people is and you aren't, then nothing's gonna be done, right? But if say that night there just so happen to be the right amount of people that, you know what I mean, that were there reporting it, I mean, then it's just unlucky. There's a large group of people on Discord I'm grouped with. I'm not alone. Oh wait, hold on. So you're talking about in general, like this whole situation. Pickling jar, what? Oh, I got a pickled fish. Steam reviews too? I mean, All the Steam reviews that I'm gonna be honest with you about the Steam reviews, I was actually very shocked. All the Steam reviews I read were actually very positive. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All the Steam reviews I read were very, very positive. I was actually surprised. Because honestly, coming into this, I was a little concerned. I was like, I bet the Steam reviews aren't gonna be that amazing. No, they were actually really good. Even the most recent reviews were very good. Yeah, I've seen 90% of the stream meltdowns. All of them are deserved. Some people can't keep the old mouth shut. And isn't that the funny part? Is, I mean, like you say, is a lot of these people are older people. There's not like, you know, it'd be different if it was like younger people. I can understand, you know, like I was younger, but like a lot of these people are older people. It's like, man, yeah, you haven't learned yet, dude. Shut your mouth. Like it's that simple. Just shut up. You know. Just because you live in America doesn't mean sometimes we have freedom of speech in a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still rules to video games. People still own these things. People have their own opinions. You say something stupid at work and you get fired. So if I feel you say something stupid in a game, you get banned. Yeah, I mean, especially nowadays with the whole work thing. I was online when that guy got banned. There's dialogue in the game that's 10 times worse. I don't even know the guy. Look under most relevant. Is the young ones getting banned? Oh, shit. My question, I guess, out of all this is really genuinely is, so you said the guy was asking about milk and he was doing the hangout where he was having sex with the end dude. So that means that this person was a new player? I mean, that has to be. Yeah? That's the thing is, I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, Neo Stone. I think he was looking for people to milk to sell it. I just don't quite understand how, I don't know, how you can be like trying to sell milk and the next thing you know it's getting like sexual to the point where, oh shit, to the point where like homeboys getting banned for it. I mean, that's just, I mean, clearly he must have said something. Oh my gosh. Clearly it must have been something. I mean, I don't know. Either way. My thing is, my biggest thing is like you say like you were online when he got banned and there's dialogue. And so like, here's the thing is, I know you were online when he got banned, but how do you know what was said between the two of them privately, right? Like, we don't know if the admin didn't private message them in game. We don't know if the admin didn't pull them aside and talk. Like, we don't know what was done, right? Like, behind the curtains. You just know what the joke was and what was said. I mean, how do we know the other jokes that you see in the chat? Yeah, the staff don't come in and like say, you know, like, that's the whole thing is we don't know really what's like done behind closed doors. We just know what we see. And I feel like sometimes we can kind of, and this, like, honestly, this is everything in life. This isn't just game stuff, right? This is everything in life. Is that, you know, and I'm not saying you don't know anything or whatever. I'm just saying is that it's easy to form an opinion on something when you don't know the full facts about it. And personally, I don't like to be very opinionated until I know every single thing, every detail, because, you know, what if all you know about something is that it's bad, but that's because that's all you've been fed, right? And that's unfortunately like just how life is nowadays, you know? So, I mean, it's easy for people to do that. So, I completed that somehow. Interesting. I got a horse ruby. Deep crimson in color. This gem is known for bringing good luck. This particular ruby can kind of looks like a horse if you squint at it. Interesting. I really hope there was more. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm sure that there's probably more behind it than just what happened. I mean, you know, and it's kind of one of those things where as staff or, admins, whatever, um they're not gonna, you kind of want them to tell everyone like, hey, this is why we banned him, please don't do this. But in reality, they kind of also don't really want to put someone on blast and let everyone know like their business. I'm sure they said, hey, we don't appreciate or tolerate this kind of behavior, but like they're not gonna like post, their messages between each other if they did do that. You know what I'm saying? So I assume that there probably was some messages, and maybe it was, hey, we don't tolerate this. Can you please stop it? The person was like, no, I'm not gonna. I see this worse, worse stuff than this, and they're like, no, like we're asking you to, like what, I mean, it's just a bunch of disagreement. At that point, it's like, I mean, you have someone disagreeing with you, telling you no, well, you have to ban them. You have to, right? There's no other reason. That's really all what I think it came down to, in my honest opinion. So, save that for me. Or you need this? What is it? Is it valuable? All right, I got you with it. I don't know what it is, but I got you with it. Since you hooked the homie up with a horse and help me out. Wait, what you said earlier about have to pay to play Mortal Online 2, when did they make that change besides buying the game? I could have swore there was like a monthly payment for it. If I'm not mistaken, you had to pay like $20 monthly or some shit. Saves a day off breeding a horse. Got you. All right, you got it. It's all yours, my friend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to pay monthly to play Mortar Online too, if I remember correctly. Yep. Mortar Online 2, monthly subscription, $14.29. Dog shit. I just Googled it. Google don't lie. Anyway. I know we didn't do a whole lot this stream. I did a bunch of just exploring. We pretty much explored Serbia Hills. Next stream we'll do some dungeon running, I think. It's just I didn't realize that Serbia Hills was more of the starter area than Serbia itself. So just kind of wanted to explore all the area, just get that done and over with, just see what all we got going on. And then we will do some dungeon running. But I'm getting a little tired. My arm is freaking getting sore for some reason. I don't know why. Sitting here gaming. But with that being said, I'm gonna call it for the night. I don't stream tomorrow. I take Sundays off. However, we will be streaming Monday again. If you don't know, I do stream every day besides Sunday, obviously. Starting at 8 PM CST. Normally ending around 11, 12, depending on the day. If you want to be up to date, I want to go live, you can join my Discord. I have a bot that tells you immediately when I go live. So that way you can join the stream as soon as I'm live. I said live a bunch there. Anyway, I'm getting tired, so I appreciate all y'all. Neostone, I appreciate you. Henri, I appreciate you. Snake, I appreciate you. Conquest, I appreciate you. I think that was everyone that chatted in the chat with me tonight. Anyone lurking, I think I got a couple lurkers. I appreciate all y'all. Like I said, if you don't know, we'll be streaming Monday. Hope to see y'all then. It was a good one.